Let's bring in the chair of that committee and the leader of this week's boot camp, Tennessee GOP Congressman Mark Green. Congressman, it's always great to have you. I know that you and your fellow committee members wanted to go down to the border and get a firsthand look. Did it change any perspectives? How has the boot camp been so far?
Well, it's been really good. Thanks for having us on, by the way, Trace. It's been really good. I think some of the new members who have never seen the situation, they've seen reports about what's going on, really got their eyes opened on the real challenges before us. And that is that the, drug cartels have essentially taken control of our southern border with the policies that are being implemented by the Mayorkas, at DHS and, of course, the president.
Yeah, and it's interesting because a lot of your Democratic colleagues, they see you down there and they say this is a political stunt, that this is not going to lead to solutions. And in return, what do you say to them, sir?
Yeah, well, if you just listen to the arguments that they're making the argument that all the fentanyl comes across the points of entry. Well, any person with common sense knows that's absolutely not true. The cartels are hitting the crossing points with mass waves of people. It's causing Border Patrol to have to thin the rural areas. And we have game camera footage. We have video footage of just tons of people coming across with fentanyl. So clearly, their arguments are just subterfuge and dishonest, to be completely truthful about what they're doing. And also they want to say that it's an immigration issue. We got to fix the immigration laws. Well, if they just enforce the laws on the books, actually the books that, were there when President Trump was in, we wouldn't have this problem. The problem is very clear, and the Border Patrol guys are very honest about it. The problem is because the administration took 90-something executive actions to undo the laws, to undo migrant protection protocols, to undo Remain in Mexico. Yep. And they've created an incentive. People are flooding the border.
Yeah, it's amazing. I very quickly, lastly, I just want to know, what was the most instructive part of this for you? Was there something that you said, I didn't realize that?
I think some of the stuff that the investigative services are doing to identify the connections between the human smuggling and the cartel and the cartels, and then the drug work. They're actually, one of the things that was enlightening too is that the cartels are starting to bring the pill manufacturing stuff into the United States. So now all they have to do is ship precursors, which are not illegal to ship, and the pill mills will now they want them to be in the United States, and that's a very scary situation.